Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, such a beautiful day. And today is Thursday, the 19th of August, 2021. Today's Thursday, the 19th of August, 2021. Let me put this down. I found a phone yesterday, and it's working. I'm waiting for the owner to call me so I can give him his phone, but he's not called. So I'm enjoying music through his phone till he find a way to contact me or whatever. And the phone has never rang since yesterday, so I'm just keeping the phone till he got to find a way to. Happy birthday, Henrietta. Happy birthday, Henrietta. Good morning, good morning. Happy birthday, Atlanta. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you see, guys, see my topic today, it is a true leader works for his people. A true leader works for his people. I believe all of you guys have seen the pictures going around with the president in Turkey buying arms or inspecting arms and ammunition. You know, when first of all, before I go there, there's another video going around. You know, that was a video I did about 2 years ago when we were campaigning for SLPP, when we thought SLPP was a good government, because all what they said by then is so lies. When I tell you it's lies, the free education is the worst that the world has ever seen. There is nothing like free education. The quality is not even there. Neither is it free. Neither is it quality. It is all a jab. It is all a jab. It is all a lie. These people, they came with so much lies. You remember when they came into power, they were like, the coffer was empty. The APC had stolen all the money from the coffer. And that was what we as bloggers took around the world, because that was what they told us at first, that the coffer was empty. The coffer was empty. There was no money. APC has stolen all the money, not knowing that they are much more thieves than APC. APC was only joking, because for the 3 years that SLPP has been in power, my God, my God, my God, Sierra Leone has depreciated in value. Sierra Leone is no longer recognized in the world because we have an incompetent president. When I tell you incompetent, Madabio is incompetent. He is the only president in the entire world that goes everywhere with his wife. And like I said, it is only 3 reasons. Because 1, he is not competent. Number 2, his wife do not trust him. Number 3, the man is just not competent. Something is not just right. It is just, something is just not right. And like I'm saying, I'm coming back to my topic. So that video was during the time when we were campaigning, and like I showed the video again when we went to New York. When we went to New York, when I was supporting this government, because Sierra Leone is my country. Sierra Leone is my country. The first 5 years of Aneskoroma, it was good. It was perfect. It was. We saw many developments. The second year of Aneskoroma, it was free for all. Everybody was just doing what they wanted to do. And because of that, yes, I was one of those who were campaigning against him. Yes, I did. I sure did. We all wanted change. We all wanted something new. Some went to Yunkela. I was for Kamaremba. I was supporting Kamaremba. I was campaigning for Kamaremba. But when it reaches a time in which there was a runoff, I thought SLPP was a better lot. I thought Amada Bio had sat out and looked in and knew the problem, like he lied to us that I know the problem, I know the problem. But now we realize that he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know nothing. I think he had made a pact with Fatima that if I win this election, I will give you a trip around the world. I think that's a pact that he made with Fatima, that if I win this election, if you help me to win this election, I'll give you a trip around the world. And I think that is what they're on now, a trip around the world. Because since they have been in this government, in the entire world, WORLD, capital WORLD. These are the two presidents and first lady who goes around the whole world. It has never happened in the history of the world. Or is it a new type of government that is being introduced to Sierra Leone, where a president wins, he has to run with his wife? Even within the country, it's like both of them are presidents. The president has 15-car motorcade. The first lady has 15-car motorcade. I mean, so this is a new precedented government that we are having. But what bothers my mind is these pictures that I'm seeing. In which the president has gone to Turkey to go and get arms and ammunition. It is bothering. It is troubling to me. Good morning. It is very troubling to me. It is very, very much troubling to me. The reason why it's troubling to me is that this president preached on human capacity. This president preached on empowering the youth. And as we all can see, there is nothing about the youth that is being empowered here. Because when we are talking about empowerment, we're talking about education. When we are talking about empowerment, we are talking about agriculture. When we are talking about empowerment, we are talking about sustainable development. But at this stage, in which we are complaining about the cost of living, every single day, our basic supply, which is our basic consumption, which is rice, is on the rise every single day. There is nothing that is being produced in Sierra Leone. Every single thing has been imported into Sierra Leone, in which we have the human capacity to create those things. Don't go further. Go look at Ghana. Ghana, they depended on the human capacity. And because they depended on the human capacity, they created jobs. They created avenues for the human capacity not to be wasted. But what we saw in this government is to create car wash. Because car wash is not a sustainable development, and it is only those who are not educated that will be proud to say, I'm a car washer. Because even educated people will be proud to say, I'm a farmer. And that is what we have. The human capacity, we have it in abundance. But there is no productive, constructive structure for the human capacity to perform in their best ability. Because the president and those who are in authority they are very selfish. They are only thinking about themselves. Can you imagine a whole minister, Rado, having a company within 3 years that they have come into power, having a whole company that he's paying himself to satisfy his own company? The same thing that happened to the chief minister. When the alarm came out, then they dissolved the office. But what has happened to that money? What happened to all that investment that went into the chief minister's office? Who are we going to answer to? Who is going to answer to us? This is just to tell you that this government that came with the intention of fighting corruption, they are the most corrupt government that the world has ever seen. We saw the same thing happen to Chief Minister. After he has siphoned our money into his personal budget, within 3 years, look at the mansion he's building in Kenema. Look at the building he's building in Kenema. He has been a professor for God knows when. He never had that money to put up that mansion. But within 2 years, he was able to put up 2 buildings. Majestic, magnificent buildings in Kenema. But yet still, when the alarm blew on him, they dissolved the office so he could not be answerable to anybody. And it saddens me. Instead of our president, the president that I campaigned for, the president that I voted for, the president that I spoke on behalf, Instead of him buying tools, mechanical tools, to engage the youth in sustainable development, in farming, in agriculture, he's buying arms to kill his own people. And then people like, what's his name? What's his name? Steady Bongo Man is coming to tell people here that he doesn't have blood in his hand. Are you kidding me, Steady Bongo Man? We do not have war. We do not want war. We are not contemplating war. We need agricultural tools to be self-sufficient. Anybody who could not feed himself could not rule anything. For 3 good years, these people have been lying to us and enriching themselves. 3 good years. Since the inception of this government, it is all lies. And now you want to bring arms and ammunition into the equation. Well, now you see the reason why they want to start destabilizing our little efforts. Because when we buy our goods from here to take to our family back home, the rate in which they are rampaging into our goods, all in the name of arms and ammunition, is a tactics. One day, don't be surprised, you had that other idiot who was saying that they caught a whole box of arms and ammunition. You had that other idiot who came around and was saying it. This is the tactics they want to use. They want to use this sort of a tactics to destabilize the lives of Sierra Leoneans. It is no secret. This government is so hungry for power that you could not even say anything about them, even in your own country. These people need to go 2023. Their lies are too much for us. We want development in our country. We are not foreseeing any war. We want our president to go and bring tractors for our young boys and girls to be in the farming industry. Out of the farming industry, we have so many other entrepreneurial sectors that can migrate from there. We have so many. I want to show you guys something, okay? I'm going to show you guys something. Just hold on. I want to show you guys this. If you can see, I don't know, okay, it's called Ultimate White. Ultimate White. If you look at it here, it's called Ultimate White, okay? And do you know what is in this? Charcoal, fire coal. What is in here is fire coal. And this is being exported to America. You go to the grocery store, you buy this, the drugstore, you get this in the drugstore. Fire coal, this one, it's $5. Fire coal that we have in abundance in Africa. $5 for this. So to tell me that you could not create jobs for the youths. Instead, you want to buy arms and ammunition to kill the people. This is not a good sign. This tells you that this president does not care about the people. Each and every day, cost of living is climbing up the roof. And at this time, when people are hungry, when people do not have work jobs, graduates are from college, they have no work. The rate in which the drugs have infiltrated into the youths, it is sad. But yet, our government has decided to take the funds that is supposed to sustain its citizens for betterment of their lives, to buy arms to kill its own citizens. It is no secret that Mother Bio is full of blood in his hand. He loves blood. It, you know, this is what is being hiding from him for too long. He's been hiding behind himself for too long. Now he's showing his true color. No wonder he spent so much money in the military and the police. And since his inception, the military and the police are so lawless. They are not disciplined. If the presidential guard can come out and do a video that they are ready to kill the citizen who voted them into power, it is to tell you that our country is doomed. And for the president to be buying arms and ammunition at this time when the youth are suffering, when there is no job, is that the human capital he was talking about? Is that the human capital he was talking about? And then we'll see some Mende idiots will come here and start defending nonsense. When a bullet does not have eyes, but the hoe and the cutlass that other stupid idiot was talking about can be used for food production. This government does not mean no good for the country. This government has no intention of improving the lives of the people in the country. You know, I was playing the video like when I went to New York. When SLPP paid for me to go to New York. SLPP paid for me to go to New York. I was listening to the interviews that I was doing with all those ministers. And it disheartened me to hear what came out of their mouths and to see what they are doing today. It's disheartened. Because the lies is so blatant. Within 3 years, we have all seen it, that all what they were saying is lies. They deceived us. They fooled us. When the president came into power, let me tell you, one reason why I used to support them so much was when he said one country, one people. When he just came to power, that was his slogan. Because I know politically the country was divided. But when they started talking about this now with time, I know there were no more good people. It was going to be tribalistic, which I saw firsthand when they paid for me to go to New York in the bus. For those of you who've been following me for too long, you knew the story. Right in the bus, they showed me that this is our Mende, this is our term Mende, this is the Mende, this are Mende governments. And since then, I knew they were the most tribalistic people that I've ever come across. Except for my two friends. Again, me Mende idiot Paddy, Henrietta, Mina. You know. I mean, Mende idiot sister Darandi. And my body, you know what I mean, the idiot tobacco. No, you know, then civilized Mindy. What you call it, say relax Mindy. Anyway, like I'm saying, you know, I saw it firsthand. I saw tribalism. I saw, I would not say segregation, but I saw how they're acting when they are by themselves. They are very selfish people. I saw it all. I saw it. So when I came back, I decided that this sort of a group is not for me. Because I saw it. Oh my God, I saw it. And it's just because by then I was not thinking, I wish I had saved that video. Because some of you will have loved to see that video, because it was a phone-in video which people were calling in when I was explaining my experience that I had riding the bus from New York to, I think from Virginia to New York. The experience was terrible. It was Doma Williams who had to call them and tell them, no, 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 that there's somebody else in the bus. You people have to behave. That was when they started treating me a little bit better. But it was all of them. So Mende, oh my God. Then I knew this was not a good thing. It was like, thank you, Yayo, thank you. It was just like, you know, this is our time. It was, and then what really killed me about them was when we went to New York. There was a guy who had on a red shirt. He went to where SLPP were supposed to be gathered, where we were all gathered, and they treated that man so bad. They treated him so bad. And I was so mad. When I tell you I was mad, I'm like, no. This is not what the president said. The president says one country, one people. You people should have encouraged the man to come over. That was when I know this SLPP government is not good. Oh yes, they're extremely tribalistic. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I was there. I saw it firsthand. Nobody's going to tell me. All of those who were in that bus together, I'm telling you, when I tell you about tribalistic, they are. Oh my God, they are. And like I'm telling people, it is when I came to America here that I know about tribe. When I'm in Africa, I really do not know about tribe. All I know is we are brothers and sisters. We are all Sierra Leoneans. Yes, when I go to Bo, I know there are Mendes there. Well, first of all, I grew up in Bond. I went to school in St. Joseph Bond. From St. Joseph Bond, I went to Jala University. And throughout, and between my going from St. Joseph Bond, we stayed some time in Matrujong. Oh yes, Mohammed, I know. That's what I'm saying. Instead of the president buying arms, what I'm calling agricultural tools, we are saying he's going to buy arms and ammunition. So that tells you the mindset of the president, that he does not really care about the people. Because we are talking about food production. We are talking about human capacity that they are lying to us. I mean, I believe all of you saw the video that's going around when we thought these people were truthful. These people were honest to us. These people were coming to give us quality education. But what we saw is they're giving us car wash. Instead of Leone, whatever the university is, that youths have wasted their time, wasted their energy, wasted their resources to acquire education. But instead of that, the government prefers to give them car wash. Why? Because the more the poor people are, the more they are not able to sustain themselves. They will depend on hands down. They will depend on hands down. And I challenge you right now. By the time they come from their gallivanting, the first lady will be going around the country donating again. She'll be donating, and this time she's going to donate heavy because it's approaching a campaign now, and she has all the money. And it's going to get worse because this president does not desire to uplift the lives of the people. The only promise that the president is keeping was the promise he made with his wife, that if I become president, you will travel the whole world. That is the only promise he's keeping. He's not keeping the promise to his people. And if we do not get these tyrants, these people out, 2023, Sierra Leone is doomed. I'm telling you, if we do not get these people out, 2023, Sierra Leone is doomed. No serious government will be buying arms at this time when the people that they are supposed to be protecting do not have sufficient food. Even the military has an agricultural branch. But there is no tractor for the military agricultural team. The military could not sustain itself. The people could not sustain themselves. The government could not sustain itself. All they are doing is acquiring wealth, fulfilling the desire of Fatima. Nothing else this government is doing other than fulfilling the desire of Fatima. And the desire of Fatima is to go around the world. Any serious government will be buying tractors. Any serious government will be doing things to elevate the youth of the country, not arms and ammunition to kill the people that they vow to secure. Have you people paid attention? Since the inception of this government, they have killed what we call the pledge of Sierra Leone. They are no longer pledging their love and loyalty to the country. They are pledging their love and loyalty to Fatima. No wonder her picture is all over the country. This government is the largest cheerleader in the whole world. Well, you should tell that to Josephine Jackson, who does not have a job to do. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Josephine Jackson. You ought to be ashamed, because the truth hurts. The truth really hurts. How many millions was donated to Fatima to forget you hands of our girls? What did she do with that money? Show me one structure or one person that she empowered. Nobody. Nobody. Go and take a look at the Liberian First Lady. All what she did with get your hands off our girls was to go around the country and insult everybody from pastor to cleaner. Other than that, there was nothing else she did. And when she knew she was failing, when she knew she failed, then she took up another failed project. Because in actual fact, we do not have period problem in West Africa. They do have period problem in East Africa because of their geographical location and their climate. But in West Africa, we do not. So she jumped into pad. Thank God she put her face in the pad. So I know where pad ends. In the trash. And that is where she will end, in the trash. You ought to be ashamed, because all what you people have been doing is siphoning the money that you lied to us, that the government never met. But now we know that you are the most criminal people the world has ever seen. You are the most criminal government the world has ever seen. You went to the extent to lie on present sitting first ladies. You people ought to be ashamed of yourself. And for you to come here and be talking, maybe they don't give you small lunch, but go watch back. I campaigned for these people. I was in the forefront for them. But they are a disgrace to the country Sierra Leone. It is, well, then you do not know what Kuruma was doing then. I wish you know, but being that you are ignorant, I'm not gonna answer you anymore, because you are ignorant. You are very ignorant. I'm sorry, but you are. Because you are just talking because you want to talk. I want to talk with somebody who has facts. If you just want to compare what Fatima did and what Sia Kuruma did. Sia Kuruma did a great job. Go take her to Cottage Hospital, and see what she did for maybe your child or your sister's child. The same United Nation that gave Fatima money is the same United Nation that gave Sia Kuruma money. But what happened? The same UNDP has cut Sierra Leone off. Because why? The money that's been given to you is not being used for the intended purpose. You ought to be ashamed. All the dance Fatima danced the last time, that they were going to get 5 million, the office is even closed because of the criminology of this government. the criminology of this government. So that one, we were there. Now we 5 million don't come. Penny they not give me. Why? Because of the criminology of this government. First of all, UNDP even closed their offices because they don't mix by nonsense. But we go get a Zambian revolution. We will get a Haiti type revolution. The gun cannot save you from the people. And the pen is mightier than the bullets. But this government no mean no good for the people of Sierra Leone. You have a wonderful day. By the way, don't forget to go to my YouTube page, Cassandra the Kitchen, the brand, and subscribe to my channel. I need your support, please. Go to my YouTube and subscribe to my channel. I'm on TikTok, Cassandra Kitchen, on Twitter, Cassandra Kitchen. I love you all guys, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you. I'm out.